All right, so breaking news. Dennis Schroeder has been traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, this is verbal, but when it comes down to on Monday, basically everything can be official in the NBA. So the Los Angeles Lakers, they've obtained pretty much almost Sixth Man of the Year, Dennis Schroeder from the Oklahoma City Thunder. Sam Presti is playing chess out here, stacking up some more first-round picks. So the Lakers will be sending their 28th pick, which is in the first round, over to OKC, as well as Danny Green and his contract. Now, if you're a Lakers fan out there, everyone's pretty much been stating that Danny Green has been trash, can't hit open threes, as we've seen in Game 5 at the very end. He didn't miss the open three to pretty much secure it for the Lakers, but now Danny Green's gone with. Now you are bringing in Dennis Schroeder on the Los Angeles Lakers. There is some fear that Rajon Rondo could possibly walk out the door to get paid somewhere else like the Los Angeles Clippers or elsewhere. And there is reports that the Atlanta Hawks are also interested in Rajon Rondo. But this was a good move when it comes down to Rob Pelinka. You bring in Dennis Schroeder, who was basically almost Sixth Man of the Year. This was pretty much one of his greatest seasons, being in the NBA for the last 7 years or so. Now, you got to remember, Dennis Schroeder pretty much he resembles a Terry Rozier and a Reggie Jackson whenever he was younger. So basically, he started off with the Atlanta Hawks, pretty much as a sixth man off the bench. And then he progressed for a season or two as a starter. And then he was traded over to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And basically for this season, playing with Chris Paul and the crew, we've seen a different side of Dennis Schroeder in a great way, being off the bench as a sixth man. So basically for this season, he did average 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists, shooting 41% from the three-point line and around 47% field goal percentage. Basically, if you're the Lakers right now, this was a great retooling process. I was expecting them to trade away Danny Green and Kyle Kuzma's contracts. There was reports of them trying to get DeMar DeRozan, as well as the CP3 Bradley Beal trade. It looks like the Lakers are not going for a big three as of right now, because they did trade away the key aspect of Danny Green's contract of $15 million, and they're bringing in Dennis Schroeder. So as of right now, it looks like they're going to go the dynamic duo of LeBron James and Anthony Davis once again. Free agency is starting on Friday, so we can actually see if maybe DeMar DeRozan opts out and maybe he'll take a pay cut. Anthony Davis just declined his player option, so maybe he'll take a pay cut for another free agent. We'll have to see whatever happens, but I think this is a great move for the Lakers so far. In the very beginning, I wanted them to try to make that big three with like Bradley Beal or, try to get a big name, but since they're going the dynamic duo route, Dennis Schroeder is a great piece on your team. Again, Lakers need 3-and-D players. Dennis Schroeder can run the offense with the second unit, hit it from the three-point line, and as well as maybe Rajon Rondo is going to walk out the door. So it is what it is. It's a cool pick for the Lakers. We got to see what happens with the other contracts out there. Are they going to be able to re-sign KCP, Rondo, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee? Of course, they're going to bring back Anthony Davis. This is just step one when it comes to Rob Pelinka and this new retool for them to repeat. Now, if you're the Oklahoma City Thunder, this was a great pick for Sam Presti. You're stacking up another first-round pick because you picked up pretty much around 7 and above when it comes down to the Russell Westbrook trade, and then let alone you're going to make a trade for Chris Paul. We all know that the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to rebuild right now. They brought in a new head coach. They let go of Billy Donovan, and he decided to leave. And let alone with their team, they're trying to get Steven Adams out there. They're trying to get Chris Paul. And for them to bring another first-round pick, they're going to get a couple more once they keep on rebuilding. So kudos when it comes to the Thunder. They got a great future ahead of them. They're going to be flexible in cap space with all these first-round picks. So maybe the Rockets can take notes on that. If you're Lakers right now, this is just step one. We got to see how the team's going to finish off. And pretty much on Friday when free agency hits, we're really going to see the direction for most of these teams. So we'll cover more breaking news besides that. Let me know down below what you guys think about this move for the Lakers. And let's see if the Lakers will trade Kyle Kuzma or who they'll pick up as well.